What's up everybody, my name is Matt, and in this video I'm gonna walk you through my desk setup. I work as a marketer, and I also do some engineering and some coding, and then of course, you know, this channel is about street photography. If you didn't know, now you know. In my home office tour, I kind of ran through the general overview of the desk, which is to keep it really minimal and keep it organized at the start of the day. So what I will do is I come into the room and get ready to work and have everything just clean. It doesn't end up like that by the end of the day, and that's okay because, you know, things happen, you're writing stuff, you're moving stuff around. But most importantly, I like to wrap up the day by cleaning up everything so the next day I come in fresh. I've got dual monitors. I don't like having my laptop screen open, so usually I keep my work laptop and my personal laptop vertically standing in this oaky wood vertical laptop holder. The wood complements the desk, and it's really nice to just conserve space so that your laptop isn't taking up like a big chunk when it's laying flat. This desk is by Branch Furniture. This is the executive desk, and I think it was around $500 to $600, which is a lot. This is my first real desk after having used IKEA desks all my life, and that's because I'm finally making some more money and I'm settling down here in New York a little bit longer term. So I wanted a desk that gave me a lot of space to do a lot of things physically, but also mentally. Just having a lot of space for every object or thing to have some room, I feel like declutters my mind. Speaking of Branch Furniture, this chair that I'm on right now is also from Branch, and this is really comfortable. You can kind of do this like whole lean back right here. So sometimes I'm at my desk and I just lean back and look at photos, watch videos, or stare off into the wall. For work, I got a 15-inch Intel MacBook Pro. It's an old MacBook, and I have the M1 MacBook Air from 2021. I'm very sad about it because it doesn't do dual monitors, and at that time, I really needed a new personal laptop, so I got it. But now I would probably, if I had to upgrade, if I could upgrade, I would get the M2 or the M1 Pro, whichever one lets you use dual monitors. Speaking of the dual monitors, I have an HP monitor here, which I couldn't find online. I actually got this through work, but this monitor right here is the one I want to tell you about. For photographers, for creatives, graphic designers, video editors. This is the Asus ProArt Display PA278CV. This is a 27-inch screen, and why this monitor is super important and why I slaved over trying to find the perfect monitor was because of the color accuracy. The color accuracy for every monitor, it depends on the manufacturer, but the Asus ProArt is 100% RGB, color accurate, all the specs. This monitor has the right color rendering for whatever visual creative that you're trying to do. Speaking of the setup right here, this is a really hard part that it took me forever to land on, which was how do I set up the two monitors? Do I set up the two monitors straight away, but then it's too wide and I'm looking at a bevel? Do I set them vertically up and down, but then looking up and down is kind of weird? And I landed on this setup where I'm just staring at the main monitor where I'm doing most of my visual work, and then a side monitor for whatever I don't have to reference. So when I'm doing photography, I usually just focus on using this one monitor, also because it's on the personal M1. The hardest part and the thing I struggle with this desk setup the most is this bevel right here. Because I have two 27-inch monitors instead of an ultra wide, I still run into this problem where this bevel is so fucking annoying. Like, I just see the space between the walls. That's the only thing I'm trying to fix. And as we move through the desk, I also have my iPad Air from 2020 with the Magic Keyboard on here. I haven't been using this lately, but I will edit photos on it. I keep my laptop stuck to this desk, so if I'm moving out to the living room to do whatever, I will take this. Or if I'm going on a trip, I'll take this instead of bringing a laptop because it's super convenient. Right here, I have this CalDigit TS4. What this basically is a 18-in-1 USB hub. I have a lot of cables, as you can see, from the two monitors, from the power, the wireless keyboard, and the USB wireless mouse. And it's just really annoying to have to switch between my work and my personal laptop if I didn't have this hub. So this hub makes it easy because I can plug everything into it, and it has one cable going out to each laptop that I just plug in and out. But moving further along the peripherals, I got a wireless mouse. It's vertical because it's easier on the wrist, but it's from Anker. get this on Amazon for like 20 bucks. Hasn't let me down. I've got a couple of these. Got them for my dad too, I think. Right here, I've also got a Taiwanese, Chinese wireless Magic keyboard. I just want to keep the space clutter-free, which means less wires. Unfortunately, because I switch between laptops, that means I have to keep it plugged into the dock to have the connection be recognized by each laptop when I do switch. I also have this little gel mat thing that goes over the keyboard, and it has all the Premiere Pro shortcuts. And this mat right here, I really like. It's also by Oaky Wood. It's a wool mat. It just kind of like separates the space from the desk and from the actual work area where my hands are with the keyboard and mouse. Feels really nice. Adds a contrast to the desk. Got this vertical power strip with USB ports and 5 outlets. I plug in the monitors here. I plug in other chargers, like when I'm charging my camera, for example, here. Super convenient. I don't think these are on Amazon anymore, but you can check. I also got my AirPods in this Vaseline case. Adds a nice pop of color. I've got my Joby tripod here because I do a lot of things, and sometimes if I'm filming video or just using my video camera as a webcam, I can just plop it on here really quick and connect it to the hub with a HDMI adapter, video adapter. That video adapter lets you use your camera as a webcam, so I switch between that, and I'll usually post up the camera on top of the monitor with this vertical camera stand. And in terms of actually the monitor arms, both of these monitor arms right here are the Jarvis single arm. I got the single arm because the double arm, I already knew I was going to use my camera as a webcam. So if I had the double arm, it would have been in the way. So I got 2 single arms. You can experiment for yourself. If you don't have this, it probably is better. But I really like the Jarvis single monitor arms because they're strong. They carry the 27-inch monitor's weight really well. And I like the white because it contrasts with the wood, which I had pre-planned. Just add some pop again to it. And then in this box right here, I just got random knickknacks. I probably need a better tray, but most importantly, I've got notebooks in here. Usually these blank brown notebooks by Muji, and they're just blank pages, and it's really fun to just doodle or brainstorm ideas right here. And I have them right next to me because within arm's reach, I can grab different types of pens, whether they're mid-size Sharpies, regular Sharpies, fat Sharpies, ballpoint pens. I can do different types of things, brainstorming like right here, and then just put it back in this box. If you enjoyed this, check out the rest of my office here. Otherwise, see you in 2023 with another desk video.